This fly is called the Popsicle. It is an extremely versatile dry fly used in dry dropper applications. It is strong enough to suspend heavy flies, yet sensitive enough for finicky trout. There are many great materials available, but we have found this combination to work the best. Polyfill is a synthetic material that makes up the bulk of this fly and is found at many craft and home stores. This fly, in conjunction with a good liquid floatant, makes it sit high on the water surface. Today I'm tying this fly on a size 16 Fulling Mill Ultimate Dry Fly hook. I'm using a light olive thread, 6/0, and we're just going to put the thread on the hook to kind of cover the whole body. All the way down to the bend. And you're going to take your favorite dry fly dubbing. You can really use any color you want, just as long as it's the synthetic dry fly dubbing. And you don't want to use too much. Less is always better. But we're going to go for somewhat of a waltz worm shape for our body. So we're going to start off a little bit thin towards the end here and taper it up as we go. Just working my way right back up the fly. Oh, need a little bit more. And then once I get to about here, I'm going to quickly go to the head and then go back just a little bit above halfway towards the head of the hook. Our first material is going to be this white polyfill yarn, and I'm going to take just a small pinch, about that much, and you're just going to kind of squeeze it until you get a little bit of the shape of like a small bean or a peanut. And I'm going to use the pinch method to put it on my hook. 1, 2 wraps, and then we're going to post it a little bit. I'm going to go around the back, lift up the front, go around the front, and then back down just that one time, and maybe 2 wraps above just to secure it. Then I'm going to take my next material. This is made by Fulling Mill. It's ultra dry yarn, and it gives this fly a bit of a hot spot. And again, I'm going to take just a couple strands and use the pinch method to put it right at my next spot. Couple wraps, then comb it back, hold it back, and then a couple wraps in front to secure it. Cut the rest of this off so it's out of the way. And then we're going to go back to our white for the head. Again, I'm going to just take a small pinch, about that much, and squeeze. So I form my little bean. Pinch method. 1, 2, and then comb it back, and then secure it. And we're going to do a little head, just a few wraps, not a ton, and whip finish. It's okay if you trap a couple of the fibers. It's no big deal. It makes it look even better. All right, we'll trim our thread, and I'm going to give this one final haircut by pulling all the materials up. I'm just going to make sure they're all going up, and I'm going to kind of do just a up and over snip with it, all in one snip, just like that. And there we have the Popsicle. Couple things I take into consideration when I'm tying this fly is that I also want it to be aerodynamic. So I find that more of a round profile helps catch less wind, but also doesn't sacrifice its floatability. You can kind of have it a little bit messy and make it as buggy as you want it to look, but I find that just having that kind of waltz worm profile underneath is what the fish like, obviously.